So welcome into part 70 of the Daily Journey vlog. Today, as you can see, is my recap video of 2023. We did a little bit of a lot, if I'm gonna put it into perspective. Coming into 2023, I made a goal to live life without fear and to take action. And I took every opportunity I can, even if it was uncomfortable. And one of the things I did was travel. I went to the Middle East, from Dubai to Greece with my two aunts. It was the first time I, went on an airplane by myself, so it was quite of an experience. I got a lot of perspective in life, and life is not about work. It's about enjoying life, as you can see here, back of a pickup truck in the middle of the desert. And so life is not all about work, and this is the dream. This is the life I want to live, just enjoying meeting new people. I've met one of the nicest people in the world traveling, and it just gives you a perspective unlike any other, right? I got to see two of the ancient wonders of the world. I got to go to places I didn't really think of as vacation places, but honestly, it was pretty good. And at this time, I was prepping for my interviews as well. And sadly, I got rejected. I was sick coming back, and I got jet lag, and I did the interview process. And I got rejected from the physio school that I applied to. But honestly, life moves on. Life is just keeps on turning. It doesn't wait for you. So I joined a basketball team shortly after. I've always loved playing basketball, and I had an itch for competition, so I joined a team with a bunch of Filipinos, and we made it happen. Halfway through the season, I got into a car accident. It really rocked my world. We're talking about two things going on, one from rejection from physio, and the other was getting to this accident, and mentally I wasn't in a good place. Honestly, I was depressed, and I had so many dark thoughts. But I had to bounce back from it. And I spent months looking for a new car, and a very nice lady came into my life and gave her car for free. Her husband died, and it wasn't running for 2 years, but I've always wanted to work on a project car, and this was the perfect opportunity. It took a lot of persistence, but I did end up fixing it. Shortly after, I did graduate from university after 4 years of hard work. Finally got the degree that I wanted. It was a good moment, but the job is not quite done yet. I also built a PC sponsored by my Twitch community. So shout out to everybody in the study community. One of the best possible communities you can join on Twitch. I never thought I would build a PC this early on in my life. I was thinking about when I was 30, and honestly, it feels good. This is literally my editing rig right now as we speak. And not only that, I actually got to meet a few of them. This is Anoni and Mochi Munchi, and again, they're co-working streamers. I met Ned as well. He's he actually traveled here for an exam, and I got to know him, and these people are so cool. And honestly, Twitch and streaming has brought me so many good memories, and here I am cooking ramen. I was challenged by the community to cook. I got my little flowery apron on, and I'm just out here cooking ramen, and I never thought I would do this as an entertaining purposes, but here we are. But not only that, I have other challenges that I have in my Twitch, and they made me dance a lot, and here's one of them. And don't mind my dancing, but this year, like I said, I shouldn't live a life of fear. I'm just getting to my uncomfortable state and just living through it, and just say, why not? This life is too short. And I've met a lot of great people in the study community, and here's some of them. Shout out to Crow, Cloudy, Pins, to Supernatural Writer, Ryan, and of course Anoni. We have a few good laughs. But after Twitch, is of course a lot of learning because I am a study streamer. So I read 12 books in total this year. I started journaling to help my mental health, and that's one of the ways I got over my rejection and the accident. I also got my first aid certificate, which is nice. I got to learn how to build keyboards, build a PC. I started learning how to edit videos, and I always wanted to do this to create films, and here I am creating one of the videos. And it's a very fun process, and a lot of these, it takes just the desire to learn. And it wasn't easy at first, of course, like any other thing, but if I really wanted to incorporate my life, that's who I am. That's what I do. One of the things I incorporated was, of course, a good diet later on this year. So I learned how to meal prep, and this will come in handy later in life when I become independent. So I learned how to cook for myself and how to create a meal plan, track calories, and also just create really good food that I'll enjoy eating over and over again. But yeah, being on that diet, it failed, but here we go again. I also started YouTube, as you can tell, because you're watching this video, and it's a great way to document my life. I think my memory is good, but it's not excellent to the point where I can rely on it to capture greatest moments in life. And so I'm glad that I'm tracking life, and then you get to join the journey with me. Another new experience I had was I became a model. I got scouted, I got rejected, but I did apply. Again, I was in my uncomfortable state. I applied to different types of modeling agency and signed with Jagger International. So shout out to Gail for giving me a chance, and I don't know what 2024 will bring, but here we are. And of course, a lot of funny moments came in from 2023. Here's my friend. He hit the rail with a bowling ball. He was a little tipsy that day. I had to say goodbye to a friend, of course. Shout out to Daniel. I miss you, buddy, but good luck where you are now. I'd had new experiences. I went to my first Canucks game. I've never been a fan of hockey, but it was definitely a good experience and a really good time. I never thought that I would love a sport, but I've always loved live sports. I've watched a basketball game from before. I tried out axe throwing for the first time. Here's hitting my bullseye here. It was really fun just to be aggressive. I went on a jazz club and enjoyed a great time listening to jazz, and a lot of my Twitch viewers know that I love playing jazz on the side. I went to a Coldplay concert, my very first concert, and guess who came out? Bryan Adams himself. I grew up with my grandfather's music, and Bryan Adams will come on very often. And as you can see, 2023 was rocky. I got beaten mentally, but in all honesty, it was a very good year. I've grown as a person and met new good people, gain new perspective and wisdom, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And as I'm heading toward 2024, I'm gonna create a new goal, of course, and I'm gonna announce that very soon. And I'm gonna continue grinding YouTube and keeping up on my journey. So thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe and follow up on my other videos. I'll see you guys later.